Okay, FYE, here we are at Lake Isaac on the last day of March. It's a balmy 40-something degrees outside and overcast, just like it's been for a while and will continue to be for a while. We're here to see if anything is active and singing. I don't have my long lens on. This is the small one, so we can see a little bit of what's happening. Ah, look who's here. Hello, little mallard down here in the creek. If you've been out at all in the last week, you've probably seen all of the flooding that's happened in the metro parks. There are a couple something in the water there. Let me get the binoculars on. And we have, what's going on here? There. Wood duck. Oh, I'm sorry, pied-bill grebes. 2 pied-bill grebes here. That's wonderful. I came to see if any birds are active and singing. Of course, the most active time is, well, hello, isn't that wonderful? A song sparrow has greeted us. The most active time is the first 2 hours after sunrise. So being about 2 o'clock, 2:30 here is not the best time for this, but that's what we are. A pair of chickadees in this little brush right here. Don't know that they're going to sing, but they are present. I'm sure you can see it right in front of me here. You're right, these aren't the very different birds that we've seen all year so far. Now I'm going to continue back to the pond area. It is my hope that we have maybe some eastern towhee singing. Maybe the brown thrasher has arrived. Eastern phoebe I'm hoping for. It has been a little too early for warblers and those kinds of small songbirds, but we'll do our best. All right, let's go walk. You know the rules. Nature is the only refuge we have now, which everyone seems to have found, which totally seems to undo the whole social distance thing, but we'll get through it the best way that we can. Song sparrows truly love to sing. Okay. Well, those were 2 robins that got into an argument. I'm sure you heard that. So, let's continue on into the muddy woodlot. Who did I just scare? Who's this down here? There's a red-bellied woodpecker quarrying. There's some kind of sparrow in here. There it goes. Maybe an American tree sparrow. I didn't get a good look at it. Not unusual for this time. They'll start to migrate back north, and they will be replaced by the smaller chipping sparrow. And let's see if we can get a better look at it over here. There, down in the brush on the bottom. Trying to get it out with my little calls here. No, it's not coming back. Do you hear the Carolina wren? It's tea kettle song. It's back over here by the boardwalk. I wonder if it'll pop out in view for us. Maybe we can get a second shot at that sparrow. Last time I was here, there were 2 Carolina wrens way back on the loop, calling to each other antiphonally. And then a third one likes to hang up here by the boardwalk and then over by the parking lot. So it's pretty active, but now that I've approached, it seems to have disappeared. All right then, forging forward. Blue jays are calling. Robins are chirruping. There's a robin in this tree here. That one there. Might be able to see it. that tree will grow into a beautiful crabapple tree. It's gorgeous. So be on the lookout in May just for the flowering blossoms on there. I have seen an orchard oriole in that tree a couple of times, so it's a real standout among all this other growth. Eyes peeled for movement. As we climb the little incline here, these brambles ahead of us on either side of the path have been where brown thrasher typically comes. No guarantees for today, but for future reference, this is its patch. By the way, on the left side that we just passed, there is a towhee that likes to scramble on the ground in the middle of all of that, so it's a little hard to find, but if it's there, it's there, and if it's not, it's not. Ugh. It is still wet and muddy. But we're getting back to the woods where a more concentrated density of birds will appear, and hopefully more singing. At the end of April, when the warblers really start to come in, oh, there goes is that a red-tailed hawk up there somewhere in the back? It's hard to see with the video. I don't know if that caught it or not. Anyway, when you get out of your car in the parking lot, and that stretch of sidewalk from the lake to the boardwalk will just have so many migrants. Warblers, kinglets, vireos, they love that opening part of the trail. So you don't have to go very far to experience these. But I like to go back to the pond because it's a habitat that most migrating songbirds seem to favor. Yellow-rumped warblers, as they were called, myrtle warblers now, seem particularly fond of the pond back here, and they are among the first warbler to come in the area. Indeed, many of them stay over the winter because they can find food by way of certain berries that will be present in the winter, so they are naturally the first ones to appear. We're starting to see some green growth. That's really impressive. We didn't start seeing this until like the end of April last year, so I'm hoping for a very verdant spring, and having that leaf out and that bug out is going to be so integral into the birds coming into the area sooner than not. So, let's see. Oh, I see some phoebes. Okay, so I've got the short lens on, but maybe you can see the, come on, focus. Why isn't it focusing? What's going on?